Hey Timberland, I'm Brady.
And I'm Eric.
And you're watching WHTV News.
Hi, my name is Allison Baltz for Wolves Owl TV, and today we'll be taking a look at Stuco's second annual Hope Week. Hope Week was created as a spirit week to start the conversation about mental health and suicide awareness. Student Council organized different events like a balloon release and a Hope Walk, as well as spirit days.
It takes a lot of planning because you have to work around a lot of other things that had to be canceled or conflicted with. We wanted to start this that even though times are rough and we may consider things that are not so nice, that there's always a good side out of that. And more than anything else, to spread that awareness that we all have struggles and we all should support one another. If you just affect one person, that's positive. That's a good thing.
Well, the balloon release is kind of a symbolic gesture showing how you can release whatever is holding you down. It's kind of like a way for them to feel like this weight is lifted off their shoulders. So it's more of like a symbol, basically. My favorite part of Hope Week is the Hope Walk. I think it's really fun seeing everybody else just get together and being themselves. There's a lot of different booths that are interactive, and then we have our lights out candle walk. So we walk in remembrance of those who have either lost their lives or in support of those who are struggling, and it's really touching. Personally, it affects me because I struggle too with mental health, and so having a project that I can take into my own hands and mold it to however I can help other people is one of the things that I find really valuable. Doing what I can to make the school a lot better. I don't know, I really enjoy that, and I'm really glad I got to have the opportunity.
I think my favorite part about Hope Week was the actual Hope Walk that we did at Liberty, just because I thought it was cool just to have the different booths and different things that people could go around and do. I think it impacts Timberland just because it gives a nice gentle way to introduce mental health and be hey, yeah, some people struggle with it, and this is how we can help these people or get these people to be a voice. It impacts me just because I know a lot of people that have struggled with mental health, so I know it helps me just because I'm okay, this is how I can help them, or this is how I could try talking to them about it, or this is who I could refer them to.
All right, thank you so much. For Wolves Owl TV, I'm Allison Baltz. Now back to the studio.
Now it's time to kick it off to Brady with the Wrestler of the Year.
Hey guys, this week we're going to take a special look at one athlete here at Timberland who won an award for going above and beyond what's expected of him.
Caleb as a wrestler to me is, he encompasses so much as a wrestler. He is what we should emulate as far as his mental game, his physical toughness as well. Through warm-ups, through practice, through some grind matches, his demeanor is awesome.
Things put into consideration for Wrestler of the Year are who has faced the toughest competition throughout their season, overall winning percentage, and amount of pins throughout the season.
When I was younger, I used to watch WWE. I don't know why, but I got drawn into it, and my dad asked me if I wanted to start wrestling, and I thought it was WWE. The hardest part about high school wrestling would probably be just staying consistent with everything and not getting worn out and keeping your body healthy. It's been a major problem for a lot of our guys, just keeping their body healthy.
Let's take a look what Kayla McGinnis, a female wrestler here at Timberland High School, has to say about Caleb Conadera.
He also has a lot of dedication, and he puts in a lot of hard work towards wrestling. He wrestles hard during his matches.
With Caleb being a senior in high school, he has decided to continue his academic and wrestling career at Maryville University.
Some of you guys might be wondering what it takes to put a broadcast piece together. Well, we got with James this week, and he's going to show you what exactly it is behind the scenes of broadcast media.
Let's go take a look.
Hey Timberland, James Strong here, reporting on the bi-weekly broadcast produced here at Timberland.
Broadcast media is a student-led class in which students work together to choose the stories to report on. Afterwards, they work on the stories by going out and getting interviews from Timberland students, teachers, and staff. Once filming is done, students then work on their stories by editing them in Adobe Premiere. Once all the stories are completed, it is the editor's job to compile all of these stories as well as the footage from the anchors into the broadcast that is shown during AI.
I took broadcast media because I've always been interested in making videos. I always made videos that were more media based, and broadcast kind of brought me to the idea of more journalistic stage. So I wanted to learn about that aspect of it. I really liked the class last year. It's a fun class to have for an hour of the day of being able to go out and make videos and put it into a newscast and stuff. And so I took it both years because I really enjoyed it.
I took broadcast media because for a really long time I was convinced that I wanted to go into a field of broadcast journalism, whether that was going to be a news anchor or on radio. I hadn't quite decided yet. So I kind of want to take a look into what exactly it took to do editing and video making and stuff like that, just in case I did want to go out and be a reporter or an anchor, so I had the video editing part of it under my belt. My favorite memory of broadcast media would have to be watching this program grow for the last 2 years. I was one of the first students in it, its very first year in existence for the 2017-2018 school year. And just watching it grow and watching me and all my friends who were in the class grow along with it has just been a really fun thing to do and to watch, and it'd probably be my favorite memory to take away from this class.
So I took broadcast media initially because I wanted to do something in the newscast field. I was really into sound editing and sound design, and I really wanted to do something with that. And little did I know that I actually wanted to get into video editing and audio editing all at once. I also was really invested in filming and getting shots and doing interviews and everything journalistic, and I found enjoyment in that.
Broadcast media started as a collaborative effort between the business and journalism departments to create a newscast for the school that eventually became the production that is running today. To watch all previous and future broadcasts, check out the Wolves Howl website and click on the WHTV tab at the top of the page.
Thank you so much for watching, Timberland. James Strong signing out for the last time.
Brady, you know what? You looking real good today.
You know, Eric, kindness really goes a long way. Let's throw over to Mason. He can show Timberland how they can do their part to be kind to everyone else.
Hi Timberland, it's Emma Tucker with Julie Easley behind the camera, and today we're going to talk about the Swaffer game that was recently held here at Timberland High School on Friday, April 26, 2019. The Swaffer game is to represent the passing of Scott Swafford, who is the husband of Runa Swafford, who works here at Timberland High School. According to the website HoltTribe.com, Scott Swafford was the head football coach at Wentzville Holt High School during the 1986 to 1998 seasons. His wife, Runa Swafford, who works here at Timberland High School, and Scott Swafford purchased a bell to encourage the school spirits amongst the sports teams at Timberland. Then, in September 2000, Swafford suddenly passed away. The ringing of the bell after football victories has become a tradition at Timberland, along with an annual basketball game between the faculty and seniors. Now, 19 years later, this tradition lives on.
What the Swaffer games are about is just to give back to students. We wanted to have a scholarship in Coach Swafford's name, and the best way to do it was to have this basketball game, and it just, all the money goes right back to the students. And I wanted, truthfully, his name to continue because of his legacy and how fantastic he is. I honestly can say it's a huge, huge positive effect. I really believe that. And it's nothing to do with me. It's just the way everybody gets involved and has fun and looks forward to this. Countless seniors say to me, we have waited 4 years to play in the game.
The annual Swaffer game creates much rivalry between the students and staff. The past years, the Swaffer games results have continuously been the same. The faculty has won all the games over the seniors, except one year at Timberland, the students beat the teachers. The year was 2010 when the seniors scored the winning point 53-52 with the last second half court shot. The ending result of the basketball match was 57-54, with the winning team being the seniors. This is the first time in 9 years that the seniors beat the faculty.
The person that's influenced me the most to participate in the Swafford game is Mrs. Swafford. She's about one of the nicest people you're going to meet. Obviously, been a big part of the community, so anything to help her and help raise money for the kids, I'm willing to do it. This game, the tradition of faculty versus the student, hopefully continues. It's a great way to raise money. And it's a great way for the students to interact with the teachers outside of a classroom setting.
During the Swafford game, many raffles are conducted in order to collect money for a scholarship. This scholarship is called the Scott Swafford Memorial Scholarship, which will be given to a high school student during graduation. This year's total and final amount of money from the Swafford game was $5,330. This is the highest amount Timberland has ever made at a Swafford game.
My experience at the Swafford game was really fun and exciting because I got to be with my friends and see my teachers outside of a normal classroom setting.
The ending results of the Swafford game was 57-54, the winning team being the seniors. That's a wrap about the Swafford game. Now back to the studio.
Would you prefer me to use a tripod?
Have you ever been in this situation? Have you been an annoyer or an annoyee? If you're the former, then this is the video for you. It's time for you to learn some classroom etiquette.
Don't be the person with the cluttered desk.
Hey Lexi, can you give us the answer?
Yes, I can!
Yes, I can. Don't have your ringer on.
Make sure to take some time, get some homework done Saturday and Sunday so you're ready to go for Monday. Got it?
Got it.
All right, good.
Yes, Mr. Smith. What are we doing?
What?
Don't be on your phone during class.
About hypoteni, or hypotenuses as they are typically called, are generally not really anything you need to worry about in math. What are you doing? What is this? What do you think this is?
Don't interrupt teachers while they're explaining things.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing a project over...
Sorry, I have a couple questions. So, when's it due? What's it about? Do we need partners? How many can we have? Can we pick our own partners? Is this for a grade? When's the test? Can we do our Google Slides, or Docs, or Tour, or Sites? Do we have to dress up? Do we get to pick the topic?
Don't be this person. Be respectful during class.
We do anything from hair color, haircuts, children of all ages, men, women. It's something that we're trying to build as a family salon. I've had hairdressers growing up around me all my life. My grandma was a hairdresser. She owned her own shop off of Highway Double D. So being also in St. Charles County was huge for me instead of just one genre. We want to be able to include everyone and make everyone feel at home. Being down here as it grows is just a true experience, and if we don't have something like this, we don't have a heart of Wentzville. So growing my business here, it's something that you have to set an example for others to say you can go out and be in a small business.
I think what makes this place special is that it's small and personable, and they really are your friends, not just your hairdresser, and she takes the time and considers what you're interested in and the style that you want to go for. You know, they offer everything here from your basic haircut to a fun new color change to skincare, just everything you can get in a big salon with a kind of a small town feel.
Being a client here is like, it's really not like being a client, it's like doing business with your friend. I've known Jacqueline, who's the owner, for many, many years, so again, I just really enjoy coming into the environment. I really enjoy spending time with her.
It's close to other businesses, which makes it convenient for people. Shop in downtown Wentzville and enjoy everything that it has to offer.
Thanks for watching, Timberland, and remember, the strength of the pack is the wolf.
And the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Woo!